Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Starting off with 144,000, which would be all men, the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven. And then you got the rest of the elect as well, which is outside of 144,000, which would be some men, women, and children. You got speckled Israelites in there, that would be saved. I also want to say the Israelites are who you call today, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians. Those are Israelites always have been and always will be. This is your brother Jeremiah coming back at y'all with another video from End Time Headlines. As y'all can see, it says the article says more than a dozen injured after 18-wheeler intentionally crashes into Texas DPS office. And what I immediately thought of was the scripture in Amos chapter 3 and verse 6, because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, he controls good and evil, and this was a evil thing that happened. People got injured, and then say no deaths were reported, but the Spirit was just something to make a video. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be any evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? You see that? This is evil. It said they intentionally did it. Stuff, we in the time to where anything can happen, Anything can happen at any moment in time, so you got to keep your head on the spool, man. You got to be focused. You got to be locked in, man. Ain't no time to be, occupying things that don't matter. I was just thinking about that just now. I don't know why I was thinking about the scripture. Basically just being friends with the world and stuff like that, and then just being too caught up, man. We don't want to be caught up in that. We don't want to be caught up in that at all. Because if you are, you can get caught off guard, So, we hope to be a part of the Lord's elect. We want to be saved, and we don't want to be caught up in this mess that's coming, man, I'm doing a video in my car, I see somebody run across this nighttime, I'm like, who is that, That's another thing, man. We gotta be paying attention to where we at. That's what I said earlier. I don't know who that was. I can see their face a little bit like a pale person. They was running or something. But we know it's times, man. Let me bring out another scripture in the book of I think I didn't read the whole thing. It says, shall there be any evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Right? The Lord did do it, if it's evil in the city. Like I said, the Lord controls all things. So, hey, we can't be in the mix of things, I think that's the scripture that says in the book of Luke, chapter, is it 21? I believe. I don't know what this dude doing. So lucky the way he running, he like running in between the houses, we gotta get up out of here, man. We gotta get up out of here, man. These people bugged out, man. You really don't know, what's going on, man. It's dark, where I'm at. You can't really see. There's not a lot of street lights around, but you just really gotta be, aware of your surroundings. Cause this dude just ran in the back of my car, late at night. Might have to, get out and squabble with him, but I believe the Lord is gonna protect me, Same thing with you, brothers, man. But we ain't worried about it. Just just kind of caught me off guard as I was doing this video. Just seeing some black figure, and he turned around. He got his phone in his hand. Probably robbed somebody's house or something. Who knows, man? Who knows, man? That's just, that's why we hope the Lord covers us in these times, man. Who knows? But let me get that scripture. I forgot where it was at. It's in Luke 21 and 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, right? lest at any time your hearts, meaning your minds, be overcharged with surfeiting, meaning, doing things in excess, doing things in abundance, not being focused on this truth. It says in drunkenness, right? And cares of this life. You see, it says so that day come upon you unawares. You see that? So we really, really do got to be aware of it, man. You can get caught up in, doing things, and then, the day go by, you ain't read, you ain't really prayed like it. Sometimes it happens to me, So I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, But it says, for as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell upon the face of the earth. You see that? That's what we're hoping for. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and shall stand before the Son of Man. You see that? And that's what we doing, man. We praying, daily, that we may be accounted worthy, man. We don't want to be a part of that number that was created in vain and that the Lord is going to destroy. We want to be a part of that elect number, right? Let me get this in the book of, what was that, Zechariah. I ain't read the scripture in so long. I think it's 13:8. I think. Yep. This is Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. You see that? So the third is the elect. It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. So you're going to have to go through stuff, man. We ain't going to just be out there, just not going through anything. We're going to have to be tried, tested before we get to the kingdom. And we're going through, certain things right now, but it's only going to increase. It's only going to get harder. You see, it says, and I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, right? It says, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. You see that? And that's what the elect is going to do. They're going to say the Lord is their God, in the times of trouble, man. The scriptures say the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run for two. I believe that's Proverbs 18:10. I believe it is. Yep. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. You see that? So, when things happen, if you are Israelite, you're a part of the elect, man, especially in that day. So like you, if Jacob's trouble, man, the Lord's going to hear you. He's going to hear you in your time of trouble, in your time of your stress. But if you're a part of the wicked, you're going to be a part of that crowd that the Lord ain't going to hear. And he ain't dealing with heathens. They can't say the Lord's name, man. The scriptures say the Lord's name is dreadful among the heathen. I believe that's in the book of Malachi, if I'm not mistaken. What's that scripture I just thought about? Dang, I forgot it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this in the book of Sirach 39 and 28. And it reads, right, because, this person that did this, man, it might have been a psyop, it might have been something like that, but either way, it was Yahweh Shemel Shah that had to happen. Either way, it happened. There was a spirit of vengeance on that person, because they was obviously, if they intentionally did it, they was obviously trying to take somebody out, and the Lord put it on their mind to do so. It says, Sirach 39 and 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So whenever the Lord has something evil happen or something bad take place, the Lord sends a spirit down and actually makes the Lord, I'm trying to use the correct term, because we talking about Yahweh Shemel Shah, creator, man. It makes the Lord, feel good in a sense, It don't make the Lord feel bad. Oh, I did this, evil upon these people or this person. And that's not how the Lord gets down, man. The Lord, did it for a reason. It was judgment. And we're in a time to where it's like, a lot of that is coming down, man. Expect more and more things like this, man. To happen. More and more so-called accidents, so-called catastrophes to take place. It's only going to intensify. It ain't going to decrease or de-escalate. It's going to get worse and worse and worse as the days go by, man. You know, that's why it says in the book of Romans 13. Let me see, what's it? Romans 13:11. Right? Yep, Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. Right? You know, to wake out of this world. This world is asleep, man. They don't know what time we in. They don't know, you know, what's about to go down, man. These people, they live in day to day, but they don't believe in their minds or in their hearts that it's the end or that it's going to get worse. They believe they still have hope in this world. They still have hopes and dreams, man. You know, those hopes and dreams are vain. If it don't have nothing to do with the scriptures of salvation, it's vain. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Right, you know, for Israelites, not all people. You know, I want to get this scripture up. It's in Sirach, where it talks about dreams lift up fools. I believe it's in Sirach 34, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. It's in Sirach 34:1. It says, the hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. You see that? So a man without understanding is a man who doesn't have understanding of the scriptures, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible, man. You know, and sincerity and the truth, the 100% truth. You know, because your hopes or your faith is going to be anything tangible. It's something that you can see, things of this world. You know, it's going to have something to do with all these different things that you live by day to day. You know? So, you know, whether that's money, whether that's your job, whether that's even loved ones, you know, whether it's, you know, chasing the bag. That's what a lot of Jake's talking about. I'm chasing the bag. I'm trying to get rich, man. You know, not knowing that this dollar system is crashing. It could crash any day. You know, the MOTB is gonna come into play. You ain't gonna be able to use cash no more. You know, coins is people who use coins is people. You don't really have people that do that no more. Really, that use change, quarters, you know, pennies, dimes, nickels. People don't really use that anymore. People use cards. They use Apple Pay or whatever. You know, tap and pay. That's what people do now. Now the next phase after that is to use to mandate the CHIP. You know, big talks of World War III, but before it fully pops off, you know, you got to have the CHIP take place. Jacob's Trouble, time of famine, you know. These things have to take place, man. And these things don't include people's dreams and aspirations, because their dreams and aspirations is, oh, I'm gonna have a fun summer, a fun spring break. You know, 5 more years from now, I plan on, you know, having my business grow to this, man. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen for 5 years, man, from now, man. You don't know, man. That's why these people are in darkness and they don't know what the fuck is going on, man, because they're void of understanding, like the scripture says. They don't understand the true intentions of what the Lord is going to do. You know, they was taught, you know, wrong, man. They was taught that the Lord, you know, loved everybody, that he's going to have peace happen 100% of the time, and that's not true. You know, that's not true at all. And people are seeing that slowly for surely, that they're seeing that there's a change and a shift taking place in this world, that they can see that things clearly ain't getting better. Things are getting worse. You know, life is getting harder. They can see that. They can see that their government, you know, is telling them stuff straight up to their face. People, a lot of Edomites are saying this stuff, you know, and seeing this. The people that are in the dark is mainly Jake. 2/3 of our people, man, that, you know, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all don't know what the fuck is going on, you know? You just so caught up in your life, man, and, you know, you gonna be caught up with your pants down, you know, paraphrasing, you know? That saying, the people saying in the world, and we don't want to be like this. So that's why we stay occupying these prophecies, and, man, Lord willing, the Lord keep us, man, and he protect us in that time and our families, man. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing. You know, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, you know. We hope to be a part of that number, man. You know, we ain't making these videos. We ain't going out to the highways and byways teaching for no reason, man. You know, that's our hope. That's our faith, you know, is to be delivered. You know, however long we got to wait, that's just what we got to do, man. But it'll be worth it in the end. You know, it says our life is hid in Yahweh Shai, meaning that, you know, hey, our life is, you know, we sacrifice our life that we had before the truth, you know, to be in the truth, you know. So everything that you used to do, you know, your old man, you put those things away, you know. you don't do worldly things no more, man. It's over with. And you do that till, hey, you give it a ghost or you talk to the Lord, come back. There's no either or. So, with that, I know I talked about a lot of different things in this video, but, it's mainly about this, man, because the Lord is in control of this, and there's a lot more psyops coming, man. A lot more so-called false flags. I'm not saying this was a false flag for sure. I don't know, of course, but, either way, the Lord was in control of it, man, and there's people that, were injured in it. So, with that, I'm going to close out, man. I hope